Well, we're on our way to Walmart. I'm needing a few things. They're calling for snow and stuff again. Whew, I dread that. I knew when we had a decent November and December, this would come. I'm going to turn me up some heat now.
Yeah.
I want me some fruit. I need to give me some strawberries and bananas. I might give me some grapes too. I'll taste them. See which one I want. The white or the purple, whatever. Shoot, far I'm going. I am some kind of cold. Buddy, this bad weather brings the bad road conditions. I'll know that for a fact. You are on the back roads of Kentucky.
805.
805, Al said. This road right here takes you into like Thornton, these back roads, or you can go on the highway. I'm going on the highway. Then if it's pretty, sometimes we'll just take our time and look around and stuff. The snow's melting off. I know there's a lot of slush out. But you know, guys, when it's, I know snow condition like brings hazardous roads and power outage, but it is so beautiful when it's falling. Especially here in the hills of Kentucky. You can go like a higher ground and look out over the mountains, and it's just breathtaking, ain't it, Daddy?
Mm-hmm. That big bottom right there used to be the old drive-in theater.
Did you ever go to a movie there?
Yeah.
Do you remember how much it cost now to get in?
We snuck in.
Oh my gosh. I'd say half the kids did.
Why, yeah.
I swear if I owned a place like that, I'd probably let all the kids come through.
They didn't. If some man owned it, he didn't care for those kids.
Yeah, I would too. Them little youngins, you know. You gotta be good to them kids. If you don't, they'll sure remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get me some fruit out, and I don't know. I might get me some low-fat Cool Whip stuff. I like Cool Whip with my stuff like that. It's good. Sometimes, like during this time of year, your fruit's like it's a little sour or something. I don't know. A lot of these houses right here, they're turned down.
Them old company houses.
Yeah, old company houses. This used to be big time coal mining place. And I just love to video and show you all where I live and what my life is about. And I love to watch it on these YouTube apps of people's lives. Love that. I like to watch too, Alfred. You know, we watch a lot of that, like where they build cabins up in the woods and have bad winters and stay there. I love to watch that.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry for that right there. That is that can't be moved. I'm sorry. We are heading to Pikeville, Kentucky. Look how pretty the snow's still laying. It looks like it's getting ready to pour the snow. It sure does. brand new again. You know, it's starting to bud out, and you see the little Easter flowers, Easter lilies. And I tell you what, when everything's in bloom, it's hard to beat this area. It's beautiful. I know one thing. You know, I ain't been fishing now in a year or two, and I get my license every year. I want to do me some fishing.
Me too. I didn't do none last year.
I like to even maybe get us a little boat or something. Don't need much. Or a little small pontoon, a little 20-footer or something. Don't take much for me and you.
No.
Them are good trucks right there, them Silverados. We bought one about 6 months ago, and I have no regrets. Ours is like, what, an outfit of 15, 17, something like that?
Yeah.
You just have to watch. They do the undercarriage on them, the frame stuff. They do have a tendency to rust where we live due to the salt and these weather conditions. So when winter's over, we'll spray it down real good up under it. Alfred, ain't there like a coating you can put up under that truck?
No.
I thought you can put like a
You
spray.
can undercoat them, but it don't do no good.
No.
From what I've seen.
Right. You just have to, you really have to take care of that though. You have to wash it really good. Maybe spray like deep grease or something up under it and wash it off out. I don't know. But I do know you have to. Here where we live, they spray these roads with some kind of liquid stuff. And then they put like salt and it eats up under your vehicles really bad. I would love to be able to afford to like get a camper and go to Tennessee or somewhere and just travel. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be alright.
It wouldn't take much for us. A little gas and a bite to eat. I'm not a shopper. I like me a good yard sale though. Gosh, look how foggy it is, Daddy.
Yeah.
Dang almighty. My lights on? They will be. Make sure that everybody sees me. Look, there comes one no lights. They need them on, that's for sure. I want y'all to run, people. I want to reduce my speed a little bit in case I run up on something. Alfred, didn't there used to be like a deep mine right there to your right, over in that hole?
Yeah.
It didn't. It was cell phone, wasn't it?
Yeah, it didn't last too long.
I didn't think it did. My house ain't all that dirty. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna fix me up a good big cooker of vegetable soup, Al.
You good?
I'd fix cornbread, but you don't want it.
No.
Have you good peanut butter and syrup sandwiches, boys? I tell you what, I can remember going to school and they'd have in peanut butter and syrup. There was no better sandwich on earth. Buddy, all that school food back when we were younger was delicious, wasn't it, Al?
Yeah.
They make them homemade rolls. Hey, you want me to make you some homemade yeast rolls?
No.
Well, that is your loss.
Don't need them.
How about if I make some like homemade cinnamon rolls that you like?
No, I don't need them. I mean, I like them, but I just don't need them.
Oh, I love to bake and stuff. I always said, which I hardly ever play the lottery, that I'd love to have like a big chef kitchen. Honey, I could throw some meals out in that, gentlemen. But you know, there is no better food to me. And we've eaten a lot of nice places. I'm not saying we haven't. But there's nothing better to me than Eastern Kentucky cooking. I love soup, beans, and cornbread, neck bones, taters, all that good stuff I love. Alfred's mama used to go out in the yard, and it seems like us being her age, we would have paid attention, but she would pick plantain and speckled dock and just, what's that other stuff, Al?
Bunch of weeds.
Yeah, oh my God, and she could fix them people, and I tell you what, well, you couldn't quit eating them. They were just so delicious. She'd wash them real good and cook them and then fry them in bacon grease. Lord have mercy. Couldn't beat it.
They was good.
She couldn't cook a whole lot of stuff like I can, or many people. And most of your older generation could not cook many different varieties of food because they didn't have it to cook. But the handful of stuff she could fix was delicious. Her biscuits and gravy. She'd make homemade chicken noodle soups and stuff. They were delicious. I always told Landon, that's my son, I said, Bubby, no matter where you eat, nobody will ever beat your mommy's cooking. Because my mother was an excellent cook. And we took a lot of that off of her. It's just trial and error, ain't it, Al?
Yep.
You know, when you first starting out, these kids today, you know, they'll learn. If you get in the kitchen and start cooking and watching it, they've got some amazing videos these days. They didn't have that stuff when I was growing up. And you can watch these videos and learn how to cook. It's not that hard, you just got to do it. And the crock pot is an amazing thing to start out in. You can fix a lot of things in a crock pot.
I don't like nothing fixed in the crock pot.
Oh my gosh, I love everything. Them big beef roast I fix sometimes, they come out of the crock pot.
I don't like them. I like them out of the oven.
Out of the oven, okay.
It's like crock pot soup beans. I don't like them.
You gotta have them.
They just don't taste good.
You know, back in the day, people heated with coal, and I tell you what, if my mind don't change, and I'd like to put up a little warm morning or something in our living room.
Too hard to take care of. Too nasty, all the ashes and all that stuff.
Well, I ain't worried about that. We're nasty people.
I done been through that.
Honey, we all did. We didn't have no other heat but that, Al. There wasn't no electric heat.
I know it. That's what I'm saying. I went through that when I was younger.
Had to pack coal and now we never did have no wood burners. You know, they'd always just use coal. But I tell you what, it's harder to get, and it's so expensive. Very expensive. It seems like you used to get a big old dump truck full of coal for like $100 back in the day, $125, and it lasts half a winter, about all winter. Well, you can't get a pickup load for that. But boy, it sure feels good though, don't it, Al?
Always good heat.
You can't beat it. A lot of people had them Stoker-matics.
Well, they had them cook stoves, so they'd heat your house, and they cooked on them too.
That's why I was getting ready to say, you could put you on a big cooker of soup, beans, or meat on top of that cast iron. Oh my God. Wasn't no better food. God, it was so good. That wind's a-blowing too. It's gonna blow us up a good storm. There's that. It seemed like January lasted forever. No,
Yeah. hillbilly trails right there.
Yeah.
You don't.
Lord, bank when it's pretty weather, there'll be trucks and four-wheelers all the way up down this highway right here. And that's a good thing. People get out and enjoy that out there. There ain't much to do in this area,
Oh,
but there's a lot of mountain and trails, honey.
oh yeah, they like them.
You know, I can remember, I wanted to tell you too this. When we were kids, we didn't get birthday gifts and what little few things we got for Christmas. We really took care of it, you know. When you got people back then didn't have one or two kids, they had a house full, you know, out. And Lord, we took such care. I remember one time I got me a Laverne and Shirley puzzle. And I'd love to find that again. I absolutely loved that little puzzle. I worked and worked and worked at it. Just the little simple things. I'm like, hey, we need to start working on some puzzles. I got a card table. Give us something to do. I like to color, believe it or not. I got all kinds of coloring books and crayons. Jesus, hold my hand. I need you through this pilgrim protect me by the path. There's a lot of coal mines and stuff down this way too, street jobs. Most of them's up in these hollers. Over Sunshine Dairy Bar. Buddy, they got good ice cream.
Yeah.
They got different flavors and stuff. I can remember when we were younger too. You know how people has these revivals? Honey, when they had revivals, they had them, didn't they? They'd last for weeks, all night. Ladies back then were ladies. You know, they carried themselves well, dressed in them pretty little dresses. They'd wear them slips. My mama called them a petticoat. She was the cutest little thing. Sorry guys, that's a little loud. I bet you it's a good old truck right there now.
Mm-hmm.
I love an old truck. I like anything. You don't have to be new to me. I've always wanted me a little old Pinto car. They're so cute. I better get over this one's wanting to get by me. He's in a hurry. I ain't in no hurry. Like I said, I'm gonna go home and now I just mopped my floors 2 or 3 days ago. And I'm telling you, there's stuff all over the floors. And I hate to walk barefooted. We pull our shoes off in the house and feel something on the bottom of my feet. It's like I've stepped on a needle. you know I hate that. Oh, Lordy. Sometimes you'll come through here and that train will be running. Effort to say, getting run over by a train. Effort, you want to get anything to eat down here while we're down here?
No.
Okay. We're trying to budget our money a little closer, you all, where it's getting ready to get pretty weather. I might want to go somewhere. Nothing big. I love going to Pigeon Forge. That is my go-to. And it's not like we really go down there and do anything, does it?
Not much.
We might catch a show every now and then, but I just like to go look. We used to take our son down there when he was younger and let him wade that creek. That one going down to the old mill. Lord, he'd have a ball, wouldn't he, Alfred?
Yeah, he fished it.
Yeah, he'd fish it. He'd say, Mommy, can I fish? I'd say, you sure can, baby. Folks, I'm going to tell you, people that's just got children growing up, it seems like you'll never get them raised, but I promise, within a blink of an eye, they'll be gone. So if you got time, enjoy that little time with them, because it'll sure pass fast on it, Al.
Yeah, buddy.
And sometimes it get hard. I get tired. You know, you got to take them ball games and doctors. But I done everything. You know, I tried to be the best mommy I could. And I wasn't perfect, none of us are, but I'm sure I've jumped onto him or had to whip him over something he really didn't deserve. But I'm sure I missed a lot of what he did get into. But we used to take a fishing, he loved to fish, and we'd take a fishing pole in his car for years. It'd be stuck between your head and back your head and back your neck. But no matter what, if he wanted to pull over, I'd pull over, we'd take the time if it was 10 minutes. And you know, material things only last for a little while. It's them memories. Them kids don't care about a lot of gifts. Take them out to the park and in the yard and climb the hills and color with, do something. Take them good memories. I wish I could start back over. I loved every minute. Every minute. Landon wasn't that hard to raise. I mean, I'm not saying, like I said, you don't get tired and stuff. But he was a pretty good kid, really. Never did give us much saying in trouble, did he, Al?
Nope.
He's always a good boy and always worked hard. He still works hard.
He likes to work.
He took that after
He likes that money.
Yeah. He likes them big paydays.
Right.
He's got a great job.
Everybody likes a big payday.
With great benefits, It only takes about 15 minutes to get to Walmart that way, but they don't have as much, it don't seem, do they, Al?
No, no.
It's a big one. I might get me some good yogurt, too. I haven't had yogurt in a while. It's healthy snack for you too. Put me some fruit in it. Yummy. That sounds good. I must be hungry.
Yeah, you must be hungry.
I tell you something, I love that. I know you don't like oatmeal, but I love oatmeal.
No.
It's so good. Put you a big scoop of butter. A lot of people put like milk and cream. It's okay like that. And I don't like it thick either. Shoot, God no. You have to watch about oatmeal get thick on you fast. Oh, Lordy.
I remember some guy in the mine, see, that's what he's bringing his dinner bucket. And he'd be in a little pint jar, and it would be cold and thick. I could sit and watch him eat.
No, I don't want no
But he done that all the time.
I don't like thick food. Like real thick mashed potatoes and or chunky potato salad. I don't like anything that texture. I'd rather have mine a little thin. Now that's me. Some people's different. Lucas and Son's funeral home. I know a lot of places couldn't hardly clear up these roads because they didn't have no salt. But then I tell you one thing, our road crew really showed out. They done the best they could with what we had. I'd sit up about all night and I'd hear them all night, bless their heart. But it was snowing so bad, time they get it done and come back, you know, it'd be covered again, but they tried.
Yeah, they sure worked at it.
Yeah, they really did. And me a praying their breath, you know, for God watch over them. One of our good friends down Lexington Way does that in the winter months. And he said, I don't think it's maybe last week or two, he said I-75 was about impassable. And I seen pictures of it and he didn't lie. You can take a left right here at Food City and it brings you out to Fish Trap Lake. After used to go up there all the time by and sell the fish at that old dam or take Bubby.
Yeah.
It's not a very clean lake though. I mean, I hate to say but it's not.
Well, all that rivers out Virginia comes down in there, see.
Yes, it's 239.
Yeah, piles up.
You need to get you some scones stuff while you're down here.
Yeah. Might as well.
Okay. You got tobacco? I'd say you need that too, don't you?
I'll just keep up with them.
How long does the roller scope last you?
Oh gosh, well I've had that 2 weeks or longer.
We'll
No.
just go ahead and get you two and
Longer
two.
than that.
It's nasty as it can be, but that's what makes you happy to do that.
Well, if the food cheap, a lot of it's
That's to keep us alive, crazy.
oh, it's nasty. Really. You see, I was prepared.
That's why I don't like to eat out a lot. Food isn't like good like in these restaurants like they used to be.
What's all frozen,
Yeah, pre-packaged and bagged.
prepackaged and bagged and stuff, and they just heat it up.
And then like we'll go get some Chinese and stuff, but it's very rare that we do eat out. Sometimes I post videos, but I've had them a while. You know, it's not like an everyday thing. We're entering into Pikeville. Is this still considered Shelby right through here out?
No, it's Pikeville. Up
Is
there
it?
at Food City, when you pass Food City,
That ends
that's
Shelby.
Pikeville city
Yeah.
limits. That's Shelby's and Pikeville.
Okay. I got you. I heard that. At least the roads are clear. But honey, I tell you one thing, these back roads ain't. Up these hollers, they're still solid sheet of ice. What it is that, well, you can see the sun ain't out and it ain't got no strength, but they're in between them mountains. And a lot of the creeks run next to them roads and it stays cold. I remember going to school, Lord, we'd have awful snow and still go to school. And we'd find us a big mud puddle and stuff and we'd skate on that. Did you ever do that, Al?
Yeah,
I think all kids done that.
creek froze over.
Yeah, we never done that though.
Yeah, we'll see the creek was out of Mama's backyard, so. The mail lady.
Yeah. I don't know if I could get used to driving on the other side of the car or not. I'd probably wreck a half a dozen.
It's different when you first
Have
do
you
it.
ever done that?
Yeah.
Have you? I never have. Like I said,
A lot of them English-made cars is like that.
I like some of them little English-made cars. They're cute as a button. That little square body on them and stuff.
Yeah, they ain't big. It's nothing.
No, they sure are not. I'll turn you all around a little bit.
It'd be hard to drive one over here now, though, because getting them up to 55, 60 mile an hour, they didn't want to. About 40.
I probably wouldn't drive it far no way. Just up town and back, you know, something like that. Save a lot. Ooh, I love Taco Bell. They just don't put a lot of meat on their stuff.
No, all you're eating is a rat.
Yeah, it's the truth. It's still good though. I like it. Now right there is exit 23. It goes downtown Pikeville and the hospitals and a lot of your businesses and
Mm-hmm.
it's a nice little place. I like Pikeville. Let me scoot over in case somebody wants out. What is today? Wednesday?
Yeah.
I guess it is. I'll fill up with gas while we're down here. It's cheaper. And, it'll last us forever. We don't hardly go out anyway. That's why when it's pretty, y'all gather me up some stuff so I don't have to get out. There ain't nowhere to go when you do get out. It's crowded near tax time, don't it?
Yep.
We never did get a lot of taxes back. But we didn't have a lot of dependents either. Nah, I don't care one way or the other. It's showing it's 32 degrees.
Oh yeah, it's warmed up a lot.
Yeah, I know it. I seen where the house was dripping. Honey, I'll go up here and get your baker and stuff. Then we'll make a circle. Look, the snow's still on top of them trees and stuff, though.
Traffic going in there.
These intersections lasts forever too. The lights
Yeah.
on them. Where there's four-way, they gotta let four people. Oh, I see the law up there's got someone pulled over.
Mm-hmm. Now they have a lot of accidents right here.
A lot.
A lot.
All you gotta do is pay attention. Ever what happened to my little smelly man that was up there?
Oh,
I bet you Bubby's took it out of my car. I'm gonna have to get him. I'll get me another one. I like it. Makes your car smell good.
Mm-hmm.
No coal trucks are running today.
Yeah.
There's Walmart, the big shopping center and stuff. Everybody loves to go to Walmart. Honey, I'd soon to hit me a yard sale or a good dollar store. I'm gonna buy anything really. I don't buy a lot though. My motto: if you don't need it, don't buy it. Rent a center. Open 24/7.
Oh, I did too.
A lot of time, we'd get up, like if you get bored, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Lana was grown. We just run out to Walmart and just look around, just to get out of the house a little bit, you know. Right here's another long intersection. It takes forever. Oh, well, that didn't. We got lucky.
You got it just in time.
Yeah, we hit it just in time, didn't we?
Yeah.
I've got one of them little trailers right there, and I swear they're the handiest little things there was. Put furniture on them, lawnmowers, motorcycles, whatever. I like to get me a little bit bigger one night. For laying in side or something. But he can buy that himself. There goes a pretty little bird. down straight and it runs you into Prestonsburg, Paintsville, Loretta Lynn's home. That's about an hour down the road, I guess, ain't it, Al?
Yeah, something about like that.
If
that long.
It'd take you to Salyersville, Lexington, Ashland.
Ohio, anywhere you want to go.
Yeah.
North.
Alright, folks, I think this video's been long enough for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, tell folks about us, and we're just little old Kentucky people, and a lot of people enjoys that. I don't know why. But I'm gonna get in here. This is where we get his tobacco stuff, and I love you all so very much. Remember to stay safe, and Lord's will until we meet again, folks. See ya.